Colorado Rockies have shocked a lot of people with their success this year, but they haven't shocked me, and they shouldn't have shocked you. Welcome back to The Hard Truth. Today we're discussing baseball. Colorado sits at 52-39, currently going into the All-Star break, and they're third in the NL West, easily in the driver's seat of the second wild card, and behind the Dodgers, who are the best team in the National League, and the Arizona Diamondbacks, who we could make another video about analyzing the successes they've had. Now, I predicted the Rockies would win about 89 games, maybe make the playoffs. A lot of people thought that was crazy, but I'm going to tell you why it's not crazy. First of all, Nolan Arenado, one of the best players in the National League by far. He's currently sitting at 56 runs, 106 hits, 301 average on the year with 70 RBIs and 17 home runs, and the season is only half over. This guy has been improving every year, and this is where he finally hits his prime. He's going to be a stud for the next 5 to 6 years, doing this kind of stuff every season. Charlie Blackmon, 319 average. I predicted he'd win the batting championship. He's a little behind in that, maybe can get back up there, but 319 average is nothing to sneeze at. And of course they have guys like DJ LeMahieu, a Gold Glove winner like Arenado, Carlos Gonzalez, Trevor Story. Even though he's taken a slight step back, he's still got that raw power. Gerardo Pera. All these guys are just great. And they're doing it all, don't forget this, without David Dahl, who was one of their best hitting prospects, and Carlos Estevez, who was the closer from years past and wasn't being effective earlier in the season, was sent down to the minors. But here's the hard truth. I knew right from the start this team was going to win big this year because they had the X factor. They had Bud Black. Bud Black is one of the best managers in the game and is definitely, arguably, the best at figuring out pitching talent. And that's really been the turnaround for this team. Even though the ERAs are still high, they're always going to be high at Coors Field, but he has brought them down. And you can't say enough about the reclamation project he's gotten from Greg Holland this year. Greg Holland has 28 saves and 29 save appearances. I didn't even think he was going to be the closer to start this year, but he's done a great job in that role, and he should continue to do that. Kyle Freeland has been having a great season. He just missed that no-hitter the other night. Bud Black has gotten this pitching staff to do great things, and this young staff to make strides. John Gray has improved. Jeff Hoffman has improved. Adam Ottavino, guys in that bullpen, they've been playing great this year, and that's really been the key turnaround. And then you can't forget about what Mark Reynolds has given them, with 19 home runs, a 284 average, and 61 RBIs from a guy who everyone thought was washed up. This Rockies team, I knew would do big things with Bud Black. This is reminding me a lot of the 2010 Padres, another team that Bud Black managed. Super young, inexperienced pitching staff that he got them to do all these great things. He got guys like Ryan Ludwig and Jerry Hairston Jr. off the scrap heap to push that team to the playoffs. Well, they didn't go to the playoffs, excuse me, I know that, but they almost went to the playoffs. I think we can see the same thing with this Rockies team. The National League as a whole is far weaker this year than in years past. The Rockies sit in the driver's seat for the wild card. When you got Bud Black as your manager, that's the thing. Anything can happen. And these Rockies look like a legitimate World Series contender. They're the third best team in the league. Who would have seen it coming? Well, I did. Thank you for watching The Hard Truth. Take care.